Absolutely. If you're over 40, walking into your office or logging on from your home setup with decades experience behind you, you're not just a professional anymore. You're an influencer, even if you don't have a platform. But here's what's happening. Too many Christian professionals are quiet where they should be bold, soft where they should be strategic, and safe where they should be spirit-led. This isn't about being reckless. It's about refusing to lead a lukewarm life. You heard me. No lukewarm life. Because let me tell you, comfort didn't call you. God did. You've been told to check your faith at the door. That's unprofessional. To bring God into your leadership conversation. That praying for clarity before a big meeting is too personal for the workplace. Let me be clear. Professionalism doesn't require spiritual silence. Your values don't just belong in church, they belong in your leadership styles. And your silence, it's costing people clarity. It's costing your spiritual alignment. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. That's your permission slip right there. Stop hiding your influence. I didn't thrive in 30 years of HR because I had all the answers. I thrived because I stayed grounded. And that grounding didn't come from certifications or textbook. It came from praying, from discernment, from inviting God into the middle of the chaos, the conflict, and yes, even the compliance. Faith isn't fluff. It's not an emotional backup plan. It's a leadership strategy. And I promise you, it's one of the best leadership strategies that you can incorporate in your professional life. People may not always agree with your decision, but when you lead with conviction and peace, they'll respect them. What does bold faith look like at work? Praying before an interview and asking God to reveal the right hire. Telling the truth to an executive kindly and clearly, but without fear. Coaching instead of criticizing, even when you're frustrated. Saying no to that shiny promotion because it doesn't align with your assignment. Sometimes the loudest faith is lived quietly with courage, consistency, and clarity. Remember this, to whom much is given, much is required. Luke 12:48. At this stage in your career, you're not learning the ropes. You're setting the tone. Your decision impacts the culture. Your silence sets precedents. Your leadership shapes lives. You hear me? Your leadership shapes lives. God didn't open those doors for you to blend in. So stop with the blending in. And I'm not saying being obnoxious, none of that. You are still at work and you have to conduct yourself as a professional. God didn't open these doors for you to blend in. He placed you there to shift the atmosphere. Shift the atmosphere, my friend. You didn't need another leadership book. But if you do, make sure that you look at the pin below. Pick up my leadership book. You're going to enjoy it. Nice little plug there. Once again, don't need another book on leadership except if it's mine. You need to take the lead. And here's where to begin. Speak up when you're uncomfortable. Let prayer lead the meeting. Not your matrix. Choose character over convenience. Make decisions with your Bible open, not just your inbox. Remember, it's not about impressing people. It's about obeying God. Leadership that honors God will always outlast titles. If you're over 40, Christian, and feeling that quiet nudge to step into more, don't ignore it. You got wisdom, you've got experience, and you've got a calling that doesn't retire. And you got a calling that doesn't retire. So, you're not too late. You're right on time. Lead like you believe. Lead like you believe. Or lead like You want to be led. We've all had those situations, and I'll write a book about that one. But lead like you believe it. You're right on time. Lead like you believe it. Ready to walk this out? Here are some tools I just made for you. My freebie, Unlocking Your Calling in 15 Minutes. My ebook, Land the Job That God Has for You. And my book, How Being a Christian Made Me a Great HR Leader. And a couple more will follow. Let's stop playing safe. Let's start leading bold. Let's build workplaces that reflects the kingdom. And remember, you are blessed by the best, the one and only. And I will see you on my next one. Take care, my beautiful community.